This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Ben & Jerry's Cookies on Cookie Dough Non-Dairy Ice Cream. Caramel with cookie swirl, cookie dough and chocolatey chunks. Now this is the first non-dairy ice cream, or Ben & Jerry's ice cream, that I'm reviewing on this channel, and I think this is the first non-dairy ice cream that I've ever eaten, at least from what I can remember. Let's take a quick look at the ingredients list right here. Let's get that out of the way. The nutrition table right there. Here we've got the French ingredients list, and here we've got the Dutch ingredients list. Now these non-dairy ice creams, this one in particular was bought for €5.99. They are quite a bit more expensive than the regular ones. Usually when they are not on sale they are at I think €6.99 over here, which is quite a lot. And therefore, well, this is not the only reason why I never went for one, but this is also one. I'm not really a big fan of those to begin with. It looks quite alright from the very top. When we take off the top, let's cut it in half to see what's inside, if we're being cheated out of anything. But for the sake of this review, I thought, well, I have to go for one at some point in time, so this right now is that particular point in time. So $5.99 for an ice cream that is on sale is still quite a lot though, I would think. I hope that this is good and not just a trendy product at a price markup. It looks alright. It looks... Did I have cookies on... I had the cookie dough one. Cookies on cookie dough? I don't know. Don't remember that particular flavor. But it looks quite alright. We've got a... well, let's see. We've got our ice cream base. We've got our little chocolate pieces. We've got our cookie dough pieces, which are nice and hard. And we've got a bit of darker chocolate right in the little cookie dough pieces as well. So which one are we going to try? I think we're going to try this one. This one goes back into the freezer. I'm back in a second. And the first impression in terms of looks is quite good. Let's see how the consistency or the texture of the ice cream base itself is. Just by scraping it, I can't really tell much of a difference. It feels like it's a bit grainy at some points, but I do not know if that's just the ice cream base or some other mix in a very small particular one. But yeah, it doesn't look much different than regular ice cream in this particular case, and it feels just like it too. Okay, ice cream base, first spoonful of it going in. Now the texture might be fine, but I've got to say there's no way around it. It tastes like oat milk. That's really all it tastes of, honestly. Frozen oat milk, maybe with a bit of vanilla, maybe a bit of caramel. I think, was there caramel in there? I think it's it, right? Yeah, maybe. Tastes a bit of caramel, a bit of vanilla. But basically it's frozen oat milk. That's really what it tastes like, at least. Texture-wise, it's fine. When you take into consideration that it's just oat milk, it's alright as well. It's not as creamy as ice cream though, because there you feel the water when it dissolves in your mouth. It really doesn't have that particular ice creamy texture to it. Okay, let's take a look at the chocolate pieces right here. I had the perfect one on the spoon, but I binned it. Okay, chocolate going in. The chocolate is really nice and sweet. Nice darker chocolate. I've got nothing to complain about in that particular regard. Let's take two of these little cookie dough pieces. They look fine and they're going in. Maybe that's just some kind of placebo effect. The cookie dough pieces, I think that they taste a bit different than the regular cookie dough pieces. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's just the ice cream around it, usually, that gives it a different flavor or texture in the mouth. But these ones right here I wouldn't say watery, but they as well don't taste as or feel as creamy in the mouth. I do not quite know what it is. It's a bit weird. They're not the same. At least they feel not the same. Maybe they are the same. Am I making a fool out of myself? But in my mouth, yeah, not quite it. So I'm going to finish this half, and I'm going to let you know what I think about it in just a second for you. And here I sit with my portion finished. Now, a couple of revelations have occurred with the taste and the overall enjoyment of this particular ice cream, and most of them weren't all too great. First of all, I like to not read the ingredients lists on things that I try to review because it avoids me being biased towards something because of a certain ingredient. I was convinced that this particular ice cream was made of something like oat milk or something like that. It's not. This is vegan caramel ice cream on almond bases or almond base. So we've got we've got almond ice cream that tastes of caramel. I thought it was oat ice cream. It wasn't, and I also thought that I preferred almonds over oats when it comes to that kind of thing. It seems like I have to try these particular milks once again to actually make my mind up about them. Now, as an ice cream, this is a no. This is certainly a no. But let's go through the rating sheet. So the first impression was good, nothing to complain about. Same goes for the color of the entire thing. And the first glance of the texture of the ice cream was fine as well. There was nothing too bad about the cookie dough pieces, the ice cream base, those chocolate pieces. Or well, the fat icing with cocoa containing pieces or something, whatever they call it. And overall it seemed to be alright. The cookie dough pieces, they didn't taste too different from the regular one, although they weren't quite like I remembered the regular one, so, but I would let that slide. And the chocolate pieces, I call them chocolate pieces now, those were quite alright. But that ice cream base, that is overall, no, that's a no. If you can't eat ice cream for whatever reason, and it's not like, hey, I'm vegan and I don't eat ice cream, full stop, and be done with it, because this is they tried. You can see that they tried hard with they did everything else quite decently, but that particular almond ice cream base, it's not it. It tastes of, to me, it tastes like oat milk in ice cream form. It's got nothing to do with actual ice cream. The texture in your mouth when you actually eat a bit of it, not just 1 or 2 spoonfuls, it's not it. It's too watery. It's sweet, and it hasn't got some kind of oomph to back it up like you have with sweet ice cream. You've got that creamy flavor in the back, but here it's just water. It doesn't work as well. And overall, I've got to say, as long as you don't have some kind of intolerance for lactose or something else that is in milk, you shouldn't really buy this, because at €7, which is the regular price, I'm sure it's expensive in dollars and whatever currency you're using as well. So I really don't think that this is the great thing to go for. At the end of the day, ice cream just needs a bit of cream in its ice creamy goodness, and this right here simply doesn't have it, and therefore I can't really give it a great rating at all, because as an ice cream, it kind of fails. So an overall rating on a scale from 1 to 10 in my book is a 6.07, simply for the fact that everything else is quite alright, but the ice cream itself isn't. Make with that what you want. If you have got your vegan friends around, just tell them that you don't eat regular ice cream and buy regular ice cream instead, because this might just be a waste of time and money. It's not that enjoyable. I really expected a bit more from this, but it doesn't really deliver. Anyway, if you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I want to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.